sang, I think was
Truck Yeah.
Truck Yeah. I sang Truck Yeah, and but it was You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC. Anybody? It's a really good song. You know, it's probably like the best contribution Australia's ever given to the world. AC/DC is from Australia, just so you guys know. So yeah, I mean, I've only done like comedy once, so I don't even really feel like it's comedy. I feel like I'm just like kind of talking and telling stories, and you know, so I have these like little trinkets of like good luck, you know, whatever have you, that kind of help fuel like my, you know, ability to, you know, make people laugh. And like one is this crystal that my friend Joe gave me for my birthday. And this crystal right here, you can't really see it, but it's like a titanium quartz. And I think it was made with like the comic Blood, Sweat, and Tears of Red Durkin. So like hopefully it'll really help me out tonight. And then another thing that I wear, well, you know, again, it's like my second time. So I have something that I got from Montreal that when I first did my little bit, which is this. And it looks like some weird like spandexy thing, but it's actually a toe thong. Who here has ever heard of toe thongs? Anybody? No. See, it must be like a Canadian thing then. But when I got, well, a toe thong, I mean, it's a thong for your toe. So like, I guess if you like want to go to the beach or something and like want, you know, to just show off some like toe skin, or like you just put this around your like big toe. But I don't know, I kind of reappropriated it for a hand, so now it's like a hand thong, I guess. I don't know, but I can, you know, I could pass it around if you guys want to get it. There you go. Yeah. So you know, yeah, so here we are in Brooklyn. I wanted to tell a story about how I recently, my experiences with this grocery store called the Park Slope Food Co-op. I mean, probably nobody here knows about it, but it's just like this like food co-op in Park Slope where you can go and like, you know, just boost your ego about like, you know, being in control and like telling people what to do and stuff. And, like, you know, having just lots of power to like distribute amongst people. But it's also really great because you save a lot on groceries and it's like, you know, worker owned and you know, you kind of technically own it and stuff. And I don't know, like it's really great. Like you can, you know, there's like good chocolate and like good vegetables. You know, like, it's kind of like a step up from like iceberg lettuce, which is like, iceberg lettuce is like kind of like the polyester vegetables, you know? I mean, it's good, like it's good on like burritos and stuff, but anyway. So yeah, like you know, I've been a member there for like a couple years, but then it just started to get too hard because I live in Bed-Stuy and like I have to commute a lot, and you know, I kept missing shifts, and like the way it works, for those of you who don't know, like you're a member of this cooperative grocery store, like you work a shift once a month, and like in exchange for that you get to shop there, blah blah blah. But it's easy to miss shifts, and if you miss a shift, you have to make up another one, and you know, it gets this vicious cycle kind of thing. So like basically, like I was suspended, and like my housemates couldn't shop, and like, you know, it just really gets you. And I don't know, I really just got on their shit list, you know, like I was getting like angry letters from them, like monthly, and they just would not let me back in there. And I don't know, I decided to just get out of there, you know, it's just kind of like becoming too much, and I wanted my roommates to be able to shop there. And but it's really difficult to leave it. Like you have to like just pull like an arm and a leg to get out of there. You know, because it's like if you tell them like, hey, I want to leave, like they have to have proof that you're like you're moving out of your household basically, because like they don't want you.
Really?
They don't. Yeah, I'm serious. Like they don't want your roommates. Like they think that like if you like just like get out of there, then your roommates are like buying toilet paper, and you're benefiting off of the toilet paper that your roommates are getting. So it's like it's all like a contributive thing. It's all in the like worker-owned like philosophy of stuff, which kind of makes sense. But like like it's not even just a matter of like I want to leave. Like you kind of have to like make up a story. So I made up a story to them that. Like, well, it's not even an interesting story. My story was like, hey, Park Slope Food Co-op, I'm leaving. I'm moving. I'm moving out. I'm moving out of my house. Like, goodbye. Like, I gotta get out of there. Like, just take me out. And like, it just wasn't that simple. And it took so many phone calls, and like, it was difficult because I was on tour. But like, so I called them, and like, they were like, okay, well, you have to provide proof of your new home address, just so we know that you're actually leaving your household, And I was like, well, I'm not moving anywhere. I'm just going to be traveling, traveling. It's going to be, I don't have a new house. It's not that easy, And so they were like, oh, well, okay, well, we'll start your application now. It's fine. Like, we'll figure something out. Okay. And so I said that, and at the time I was on tour with Opentoe and like on the phone, and this was like really hectic. And so I did that, and then they called me back, and they left me this message. So just hold on a second. I've saved this message for months. This was like in August. So show me. You ready? All right.
Hi Jade, this is Taylor calling you back from the Park Slope Food Co-op. Spoke a few minutes ago. I had a chance to give your exit application to one of the board members, and they are actually suspicious that you're moving. So I've destroyed your application. I included your new address before we can process it. Okay? So,
destroyed. Alright, I'm just going to rewind it to that part where it just says destroyed. Okay, ready? Here it is again. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
They are actually suspicious that you're moving out so suddenly.
Suspicious.
So I've destroyed your application. We're going to need to provide proof of your new address before we can process it, okay? So bring in a piece of mail with the new address and you can move forward.
Bring in a piece of mail. Just bring in a piece of mail at your new job. Your new house. It's just I just like moving into a new house.